Hi, and welcome to United View, and welcome to a jam-packed full view where everybody is ready, apart from him there in the bottom left-hand corner. He's the reason we're late. His name's KG, and his thing's not plugged in. He can't hear himself. He can't hear us, and he's in the mud. Welcome to United View, people. Welcome to the full view. Welcome to Faz. Welcome to Marcel. Welcome to Mina. Welcome to Owen. It is stacked. I would say welcome to KG, but he has no idea that we're even talking right now because he's not sorted. And we didn't want to keep...
the joke's on you.
Oh, you're back now. You're back now.
I heard your idea. Your idea was trash. But Owen, it's actually Owen as well. Owen, you're an evil person.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have any controls of the buttons. It was not me. It was not me at all.
I heard the last part, and I was thinking to myself, wow, these guys are really getting on with the plan. Mina, Marcel, Faz, all the people that I thought were my brethren, bro. They're like, yeah, get him. I said, wow.
That's a good point. That is a good point. Actually, you know what? Reverse it. I did bring up the idea, but I didn't expect that much support straight away. Who's worse?
It was insane, but I've got no bombs at the moment. I can't work the I've got issues basically.
So you're not really ready yet. You're not really
ready.
No,
I'm not ready. But I just wanted to let you know I'm a part of this.
All right, cool. Well, let's start the show. Smash a like on the video. Everyone subscribe to the channel if you are new. If you did vote for us in the Football Content Awards, big up to you guys. The voting is now closed. The awards the award ceremony is on the 16th of November. We will be there, and I'm sure some of the guys here on the channel will be there. It's up in Manchester as well. So it's going to be a wicked night. The whole team, whole crew, whoever's available will be coming through. And hopefully we pick up an award on the night. Who knows? We got a lot to talk about, man. It's been a crazy week because this time last you got powers.
Did you hear that?
Go on.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Wait, press something again.
You all laughed at me.
Did you press? You all laughed at me.
Yeah.
No, we can't hear it. Try a different one.
You could have gone with any other one apart from the correct one.
The one that you gone with.
Did. Yeah, exactly. Said otherwise.
That was part of the
That'd
thing.
Be even more impressive. Did you say, I'm getting you all laughed at me?
I should be like, oh really? Because I can't hear it. That's mad. No, we got you. It's been a crazy week, yeah. Because this time last week we were thinking, boy, what sort of week is this going to be? We got a bounce back against Ammonia. We got a bounce back against Everton, and you know what? The team did it. The team did do it. It was a bit of a crazy journey, but you know what? They went down in both games and they sorted it out. Mina, let's start with you. United bounced back this week. How did you feel about the whole thing? Do you think we've done well there to do that, or you expected it?
No, I said if Casemiro started against Everton, which he needed to start, I think United had to control the midfield because Onana, Iwobi, Idris Gueye, they're quality football players. A lot of it, the other day on the match view, it was 4v1, and I was the only one sticking up for Ronaldo, and I told you guys, be patient. KG's rolling his eyes. I don't know. KG's rolling his eyes because he knows I'm talking.
No, she's gone straight to Ronaldo, unprovoked. Unprovoked Ronaldo.
Get out of here.
I told you, look, be patient, innit? Be patient. He got a goal which he needed for his confidence, and he's a goal scorer. Like we need to respect him. I'm not even gonna say you lot or we. It's you lot. You lot need to respect Cristiano Ronaldo. Yesterday he had a good game. I think he had a good game for someone who's been criticized a lot by the fan base.
Mina, was that critique fair? I know someone else called him old man on the stream. That was a bit crazy. We all looked at him like, raw, like that's mad. I'm not gonna say who the person is, but he's got fresh cane rolls in it. Like, abuse it yourself.
KG's just hella jealous about hair, obviously.
No,
I was gonna say, by the way, if Mina keeps talking like that, KG will grow back hair. I've got the screenshot. Oh, wait, there it is.
Oh man, this guy, do you know what? This guy's the super receipt taker. He just captures everything, bro.
He does. He's the big brother of the team, bro. It's mad.
All right, but no, seriously, Mina, you gotta answer this now. Ronaldo has not been good until this moment. Am I lying?
Listen, you're not lying, but I'm saying be patient with him. I'm seeing people saying, "Oh, he needed to go. He needs to leave." Be patient with him. That's all I'm saying. If he gets in his groove and starts scoring goals, I guarantee you he will get in that groove, especially like with the World Cup coming up. Sadly, Martial's injured. We're going to be seeing Ronaldo more. Flex, you were critical of Casemiro.
Let's not forget, you're the same person, Mina, who said you feel sorry because of Martial's interview. So that coming from you about Ronaldo
hold on. Hold on. Let me say one thing.
Before you respond to that, some people need to share that same patience with David De Gea. Whoa!
Oh, I didn't expect any of that.
Bare patience. That's what I'm gathering.
All right, Mina, let Mina land.
But let me say about Faz wants to talk about the Martial thing. I said I sympathize with him simply because people that are above me right now was critical about the fact that he could not stay fit, and he came out and explained himself, said that he was playing under injury under our last manager for about
and he's playing under injury
months.
under our current manager as well.
Nearly 18 months. So you have to understand the situation. Why is he injured now? Because of what happened in those 18 months.
Fall in interview pending. Martial interview pending.
Right, so hold on, let me get this straight. Can I just interject here? I need to interject because this is what's going on right now is really crazy. And this is why it's really crazy. I started the show and I said, Mina, we bounced back. Are you happy? She went to Ronaldo. Faz comes in with Martial. Then it goes to De Gea. How did we end up here? I don't understand. I just thought the team's doing well. We're building. Then Mina came for me with Casemiro. I heard it. I acted like I didn't hear it, but I heard it. I'll come with the Casemiro thing if you want, but I'm not going to do that right now. But it's crazy. Faz, let's get to Faz.
Wait, we got echo. Faz, I think it's you still.
Is it still?
Just we got previous.
I've been muted, so it can't be me. Whenever I'm not talking, I'm muted, brother.
Yeah,
all right, let's go on. Let's deduce it and see who the person is. I'm going to mute myself next.
Okay. It's probably KG. He hasn't even.
It might be KG.
It actually is KG. What's the chances of that?
It's you. You brought it up, and it's you.
It's not me because I will still hear it now.
Well, if I talk now, can you hear it in the background?
No, it's not me.
Wherever it is.
Go on, KG. I think
me?
KG.
It's not me. We've already tested this.
I think. Yeah, KG.
Me right now. There's no echo, bro.
It's a light KG. You know, he was all right before.
You all laugh. Unfortunately, you are an absolute disgrace.
Unfortunately, you're an absolute disgrace.
That's
a good one. Yeah, I like that. Faz, Mina's gone straight to Ronaldo. You've gone to Martial. Do you know what? Forget the floor's yours, isn't it? What is it you want to kind of? I was just asking, is everyone happy we bounce back? But everyone wants to go somewhere else. Let's go.
Antony Martial is a bigger fraud than 419. I think this guy faked his age. I don't think he's 26 years old. This guy, someone go and check his passport and do some tests on his bone marrow. Put this guy in Zob football. You know what Zob football is? Where you put yourself in that bubble and then you run around. Put him in Zob football. This guy is absolutely useless. He's a scammer. He's a scam artist. He's a con artist. The guy takes 250 a week to play 30 minutes and get injured. He's absolutely
got the assist yesterday before he got unlucky.
Yeah, but I was going to say Faz, but this is like last week you say something different.
Not today, Owen. I'm not buying none of it from you, Owen. None of you from you, man, are the one that put juju on me. I bought my stocks into you. I had the audacity to disrespect my own goal to go for this part-time plastic.
So wait, everyone else's fault. Wait, Faz. You put the blame onto me. Your flip-flop is on me. Your flip-flop is on me.
Yeah, I'm the flip-flop. Says the one who.
It's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's yours. You convinced me to flip-flop. Make your own mind up, man. Jeez.
I know I made my mind up. I made my mind up.
You changed again.
Back Martial. I jumped on this train and I hopped off this train. I'm a grown man and I'll do it. And guess what? I'm off this train.
It's not my fault.
Because this train is I came in like a wrecking ball. This guy is a freaking hazard. That's what he is. He's a hazard. He's a hazard to everyone.
You're like Miley Cyrus. You're twerking for Martial. Last week it was Ronaldo. Who's it going to
be?
He can't
even twerk.
You're ridiculous.
Martial can't even twerk. Martial can't even twerk. His hips are finished. His hips don't lie. They don't lie. They're Western lies. He can't even twerk. Achilles, hamstring.
Hey, do you know what happened? Can I say this?
His feelings hurt as well. Everything hurts when it comes to him.
Hey, Flex said, yeah, this is Flex's fault. Flex said yesterday on the stream, we need to start. Flex, you said on the stream, you want us to start expressing ourselves and saying how we really feel. And you know what's happened? This. No one's holding back anymore. You said, why can't I say what I think? Why do you have to hold back people's thoughts? And now the thoughts they're free flowing, bro. It's crazy. It's nuts.
But in the interest of, what the United view is, it's for people to have their point of view how they want it. So maybe it's a good thing. All right, I didn't expect Faz to go there. That was crazy. We got a lot to talk about. Let's go to Marcel. Marcel, surely you're not going to have any crazy, Marcel, how are you feeling? What's going on here? I don't know what's about to come out of his mouth.
Actually, Flex, when we go to Marcel, what's the title of the video? De Gea wants a new deal. Marcel, thoughts?
Oh, wait there.
We can't do this. We can't do this. A new deal.
Well, he said in the interview, Rio Ferdinand said to him, what's the latest on your contract? And he said, I'm enjoying my football.
I've got the quote in front of me.
Tell Marcel what the quote was.
Please, Owen.
I'll tell you what the quote is. He says, new contract. Of course, I would like to be here for more years. So we'll see what happens in the future. I'm really, really happy here at Man United. So he said, of course, more years at Manchester United. Marcel, thoughts?
Of course. We paid the highest wages for no trophies. Of course. We've been doing this for years. Guys, I just really think it would be a silly decision to have De Gea as our goalkeeper. Yes, he's had one good performance this season. The whole of last season, he was shocking in my opinion. So
let's not skate over that one good performance. How good was that performance?
Oh no, well, brilliant. I think he was very confident for the first time in a long time. KG, very confident. Big save in the last moment against Ghana. Passing, distribution, right decisions. He's sweeping as well. He looked like there could be a change in the man, but for me, I just know.
So there could be a little, maybe Ten Hag could change him around.
Nah, not long time though. Flex. Come on,
telling me there's a
long term. KG, come on, take the zoom away. It's never going to be long term. This man is definitely. He's how old is he? This is him. It's going to be one performance good every 10 games.
Keepers going for a very long time, bro. Where's the respect? Is this the same thing? I was thinking this the other day. I'm the king of apologizing. I've apologized to every player at this club, probably. Yeah.
Apart from Luke Shaw, you won't apologize to him.
Well, I think all the things I said yesterday was valid.
You hate to say it. Man of the match, hate to say it.
I'm the king apologizer, yeah. And I want to know, what about the community, bro? When the people gonna sue all the people that called Rashford, lacks IQ and all this stuff, and now you're begging him to start and stuff? What about those apology notes, bro?
I said ship him out. He said, I don't care if he comes to the academy. I said, get out of my club.
There you go. But I'm always apologizing. What about the rest of the community? Everyone's saying, show Ronaldo respect. What about the respect for De Gea? Never requested to leave. Been a perfect servant for this club. Even when we're dead, he's never said anything. He's just been here, bro. Where's the respect for him? But we need to respect someone that's come and gone and handed transfer requests and taken meetings. What's going on, bro? Let's make this respect thing go all around. Absolute servant to this club. What now? I'm ready, bro.
So what are you saying? You're giving him a new deal. What are you saying? You're giving him a new deal.
It's just one game.
I'm looking at you, bro. I'm looking at
the other way.
No.
How is it one game when the goal that Antony Bonito scored was started from David De Gea's passing around when he distributed the ball to
For me, he's over there, you know.
You're talking about Arsenal fans.
For me, he's really over here, you know. I got it on the mirror. So that must be so crazy.
So wait there.
Do you work at TV, KG?
You better say look to your left, but I just looked clean the wrong way.
Talking to you and the community and everybody at home watching this damn show, bro. Where's the respect, bro? Because you want it to go, let it go all the way around.
So what's your point? No, but what's your point here? Are you saying, this is why De Gea should get a new deal in the summer? What's your point?
Nah, I just wanted to talk about respect.
So really, you're not. So you that he shouldn't get a new deal.
I'm to have a rant about respect. Nah, I'm chilling. I'm waiting. I'm gonna wait it out. Want to see what it looks like. Want to see if it's consistent.
What are you waiting to see?
I just want to see if he can do what he did yesterday consistently.
Yeah.
And then you might give him a new deal
straight away.
No, KG, no.
I said consistently. Then I'll give him a new deal. Wait, because I want to.
No. No. He doesn't deserve one, guys. We need to progress on. I think he's like the only person that's still here. We've changed centre backs. We've changed midfielders. Guys, it's De Gea is a key issue. Clearly, we need someone that's very confident.
De Gea is not really the key issue. De Gea is not really the key issue. Even after De Gea, even after De Gea gets shipped up, we will not still play highlights straight away. You're getting that twisted.
So we need to.
Even after David De Gea leaves Manchester United, we won't be playing highlights straight away. This is why you keep saying David De Gea out. David De Gea has been passing the ball around nonetheless, but it's the midfield issue. We don't have a ball carrier nonetheless. We can't play a highline that easy even if David De Gea goes. So your agenda stinks, and I fell for it as well after the Brighton and Brentford game.
Blame someone else. Blame someone else. It's Marcel's fault now as well. Mate,
Faz, Owen, give it a rest. Owen, give it a rest.
You give it a rest.
Hold on, Owen. Hold on, Owen. I know I flip-flop, so let me flip-flop myself. You don't have to jump on the bandwagon when I flip-flop. Let me flip-flop myself. David De Gea is showing signs of improvement, and that's all it is. Hold that and just swallow it, Marcel, because you need to.
No, because it's a whole season last season of poor performances. So unfortunately, I disagree with you. He needs to leave as soon as possible. He needs to leave.
Unfortunately, I don't agree with you.
He needs to leave as soon as possible, Faz. I'm not holding nothing. De Gea can't hold anything. The whole first 3 games of the season, he's been rubbish.
That's terrible.
He's had one good game, and we're all talking like this is the Messiah for our team going forward. He's not. We need to move on, just like how we've moved on with the back four.
And obviously he's not had no clean sheets.
We need to progress. This keeper, why are we holding on to a timid goalkeeper that cannot hold crosses?
Not saying holding on, just let him be consistent. Let's just let him. Just bear with him.
Astronomical wages, Faz, with no quality, nothing really. He can only really save a football, like I was saying before. He can only save a football. That's all he's got really in his game.
As a goalkeeper, that's really important, by the way.
I do hear that, KG. I do hear that. But as a modern goalkeeper, I feel like there's point 1, 2, and 3 that's above that, in my opinion. And we're going to see that hopefully going forward, KG.
Well, Henderson's letting in goals, but he's supposed to be good at kicking and all that stuff. And they're like bottom, innit? So how's that? So all them things that above him, I'm saying he has to keep the ball at the net. That's his first job, right? And he's at a team, and he said he didn't want to show Ten Hag how good he is, mate. You're really showing him right now, bro.
But what I would say though, KG, with that is we shouldn't even. Henderson's not our bracket. That like if we want to be the best in the world, Henderson's not our bracket. So name me Edison, name me Allison. Let's talk about the best, the creme de la creme.
What about the pass he made to Ronaldo and Ronaldo headed the ball to Rashford and Rashford could have got that goal, but VAR was disallowed. What about that pass?
What part? What do you mean? Oh, it was a goal kick.
When David De Gea distributed the ball to Ronaldo and Ronaldo headed it to Rashford.
It was a goal kick, and Ronaldo had to find himself.
Is that not a sign of improvement?
Yeah, you're stretching. You're stretching.
Yeah, but he never did that before. It's not
you're going to blame now, Faz. You're going to blame now.
He's not been able to pinpoint pass before. He's passed to Casemiro yesterday as well. All I'm saying is he's showing signs of improvement. Let the player improve and be consistent. And if he needs to be, move him on next summer. But you are hounding him like he's not improved.
In the words of Mina, patience.
No, because the first thing I've said, Faz, is I've praised him.
Don't bring me into this, KG.
I can praise De Gea, guys. When De Gea does well, I'll be one of the first people to praise him. I've praised him. He's fantastic this game. There's no faults. And in moments, Owen always likes to pull me up on watch-alongs. Well, look, Marcel, look, he's done something. And I was saying happening. I admit it. And I say, you know what? That was a good moment there. But if we're talking about season in, season out, that is not our number one choice of goalkeeper. There is thousands of goalkeepers in the world of football that can produce better performances than
I'm just saying, I think that's disrespectful. But it's fine. We can move on.
I appreciate that. Can I say something, Flex, on the general consensus of where we're going right now of football? Because I don't want to speak about De Gea. I know he's not good enough for us. He should not be in goal for us right now. We are.
Yeah, I agree. Not playing and neither is Bruno Fernandes, to be honest. But yeah.
Anyway, so
you can speak.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll proceed because Faz, you're lost right now. Anyway, so what I will say is we have been quite consistent. Guys, at the moment. In terms of just build up, I feel like we're producing a bit of better football in the midfield area. I was wrong, a little bit wrong though, I'll say, Mina, in terms of Casemiro's involvement, but I do think that he's got a mistake in him still. And if there's an agenda, because I know people like to weaponize that word, but I don't mind using it, I would just say that, I'm a little bit worried about Casemiro's ability in terms of confidence in passing. He makes a lot of mistakes. He's still playing in Spain, in my opinion. He needs to get maybe 10 set up. I'm calling it too early, but he needs maybe 10 more games where he just looks a bit slow on the ball, and he's making mistakes because he's a bit slow on the ball. But that's maybe games.
Marcel, you was at the game as well, wasn't you?
Yeah. Carrick was in the midfield. Carrick was there with us, amongst us today, and that's someone that we would have needed in our midfield. I'm looking at that game.
What did he say to him? Casemiro keeps giving the ball. Carrick, do you fancy getting hop over the fence?
I wish I should have said something to him.
Yeah. All right. Let me get the super chats out, and then the floor's back to you lot. Ed Woodward says, "LOL, Tony got an assist, and CR 700 wouldn't have happened if he didn't come off." So basically, he's saying put respect on Martial. Ronald Jacob says, "No one should ever disrespect Ronaldo again and call him finished. Hated people being impatient. Martial FC, don't chat to me. The guy is doing mad guest appearances. KG, what I told you about Shaw."
Yeah, he said Shaw. He's been consistent. Ronald Jacob, you know what? Bombs away. He's correct.
Big up Sean. Sean says, "Calm down. Martial, the new Louis Saha. Glory, Man United." So they're saying it's Louis Saha vibes. The Spirit Saha, injury prone. They're saying it. Faz is agreeing. Keegan says, "What are you saying about David De Gea? Off the line, sweeping, distribution, decision making. Where are the Hendo sympathizers? Can see how much Varane is missed." So yeah, we have obviously had that big discussion about David De Gea there. Big up to you, Keegan. And Omasola says, "Flex, I'm warning you, stop touching the goalpost and making predictions. I don't care how much they pay you. We have spies everywhere watching your hands."
You are an absolute disgrace.
All right. Yeah, I'll make sure I don't touch the goalposts. Obviously, we won the game. We don't want to be doing too much of that.
Unfortunately,
I better not do that.
You're cheap.
And I'll make sure that I don't make any predictions. Predicted it would beat Everton 2-1. Beat Everton 2-1. We don't want that. So you're right. So I'll definitely do that. No problem.
Unfortunately,
you're an absolute disgrace. You're a cheat.
Unfortunately, do you know what the funny thing is? Unfortunately, right? The whole thing about me touching the goalpost actually turned into the whole community just moving the goalpost. They're just moving it. First, it applies to results. Then it applies to individuals where we win the game, but it's Ronaldo judge. What is it? What is it,
bro? Let it go.
And it's just don't express myself on United View.
He's still talking about this thing, bro. Every day.
The super chat was talking about it, not me.
Just let it go, bro. You stated this claim already. It's fine, bro. You told me.
All right. Myra says, "I honestly thought Casemiro had a good game, but his stats made it seem like he had a flawless game. No wonder he got man of the match." I don't know. Did his stats make? He said it.
I disagree because he lost the ball the most amount of times, but he also recovered it the most amount of times. So it was kind of like, I guess he was making up for his own mistakes. But I wouldn't say he was the best player on the pitch. But I think he did have his best game in the United shirt. So there you go.
Yeah. Havid says, "David De Gea saved our ass last season, bro." Must be talking to Marcel there. Have some respect. He saved our ass. And Carrie Moore says, "Marcel is rewriting history. David De Gea and Ronaldo were our best players last season." Quick to forget, Marcel.
He was voted by the players. You know, when the players make a decision, they said, who was our player? Even though Ronaldo got 18 goals and this, that, and the other, they said it was De Gea. They understand what De Gea did to them, and they are in the trenches with him. So for Marcel to be this disrespectful is surprising to me, is all I'm saying. And imagine this guy's been here for long, never spoken, never handed a transfer request. He's just been here when he could have gone on and won multiple things.
Well, Olivier says, "How is it disrespectful to say that we want to move on to a better goalkeeper for the future?"
I was about to say this.
All right, then. So where's it? Go on, Owen. I'll leave the floor to you, but I'm just trying to bring up what Mina said earlier. Yeah. Then where's the disrespect when we say we need to move on from the 37-year-old?
That's all it is. This KG.
I'm saying, because if you're saying you want to move on to more, I'm saying it's the same energy. When I have a Ronaldo, I mention Ronaldo, I need to have respect. All the pundits, Europa League's not ready for him. We should be more respectful. He can't play that competition. Okay, guys, I don't understand this. I don't understand the rules now. What is respect? Anyway, Mina, go ahead. Sorry, Owen was waiting. Owen, I want to be respectful.
What I was going to say is, after Marcel said his thing earlier as well, is I was going to say, I agree with parts of what Marcel is saying, i.e. that the long-term option isn't David De Gea. It's not. We've seen that. The evidence is there to say that. Now, I wouldn't go as far as what Marcel's been doing, saying, finish, get rid of him tomorrow. You should be the keeper now. He is the keeper now. Build a bridge, get over it. That's essentially what it is at the moment. But long term, like if next summer, should we be in the market for a goalkeeper? Absolutely. Should we give David De Gea a new contract on the same terms? No. Like he's highest paid player at the club, one of, but behind Ronaldo. That's not economically viable. It's not viable for his worth or value to the team. That's not to say that what he's achieved in the past isn't significant. He did save our ass last season. He saved our ass for the last decades, but United, since 2011 for 10 years. But now is the time whereby De Gea's contract is coming to an end. So the conversation now should be, right, what do we do now? Do we give De Gea a new contract? Do we commit to De Gea for 5 years? Or do we commit to a younger goalkeeper that can fit into this manager that, fingers crossed, is going to be at United for a decade and have his goalkeeper that can play his style for the next decade? Like, now is the crossroads, realistically. Because if you give De Gea a contract, you are committing to him for at least, 3 years minimum? Now's the time to make the choice, at the end of the season, certainly. Or even now's the time to actually make the choice with De Gea of actually, you know what? We're not going to extend the contract. We are going to part ways. Appreciate what you've done for our service, testimonial, etc., etc., etc. But I do agree with Marcel that eventually you have to, and this kind of goes back to Ronaldo as well, you have to take sentiment out of it. You can be respectful, and we should be respectful. And this season, they're still playing for us. We've got to respect them this season and hope they do well for us this season. But come the end of the season, got to take sentiment out of it. What's best for Manchester United and what's best for Erik ten Hag? Have to make those really difficult decisions.
Mina, what are you saying on the David De Gea thing?
Yeah, I don't see us going into the market to get a goalkeeper at the moment. Even if you look at the market, Marcel, you said that there was many other goalkeepers. Please name me like 5 that United could target, and don't say Edison, Alisson, Rams. Don't be naming Premier League goalkeepers.
I only have one. Mina. Diogo Costa. Costa.
Yeah, I could get behind that from Porto. He's a quality goalkeeper.
Yeah, from Porto. He's a fantastic goalkeeper, guys, and I think that's somebody we should be looking at. He's brilliant with the feet as well, and in terms of distribution, a lot more confident in terms of defending the box. If you don't want to, can I mention Premier League player Sanchez Mina from Brighton? Really good goalie. He's been a bit shaky of late, so I'm not really too excited about him. And then I would say Wolves goalkeeper, who, funny enough, looks a little bit like David De Gea.
Jose Sarr, yeah.
Yeah. So there's 3 for you. There's 3.
The thing is,
Marcel just casually he can't. Oh, actually, he actually looks like it was. Sorry, that made me.
The thing is, with the whole salary thing, I think it's unfair to criticize David De Gea being the second highest earning player when he was pretty much our most important player from our struggles under Jose Mourinho, our struggles under Van Gaal. He was one of our, and then Sancho comes in last year and gets a 300k salary, which to me, if we're questioning players that are coming in and making a big salary, it should be new players. Why are newcomers able to come in and not earn that salary? So if I could say David De Gea, maybe has he earned his right to get a big salary? Some people might argue, yeah, he has. But would I see him signing an extension with a boosted salary? I think that's unrealistically no.
Yeah, because that was going to
be the point, wasn't it? You can't argue him being on these terms. And any player, look, what are they going to do? Turn down money? Of course they're not. That's how football works. But again, going forward, you'd have to say, well, if he's going to stay at United, it's going to be either have to be the same or it's going to be improved. He's not at the stage of his career where he's going to take a pay cut to stay at Manchester United. And again, in terms of the wage structure, that just doesn't really fit in terms of, again, like his longevity at the club, I think, but that's not to criticize him for being on it. That's to criticize United, if anything, for inflating it that much.
Kristen says we need a red card emoji for some of these takes today. Kristen, not impressed. Big up, Kristen. Waiting for United to win a trophy, says Marcel. Says there are many better than David De Gea. Who we're replacing with? We literally we got to
Diogo Costa, guys. I would say.
Fair enough. Sancho had a poor season last year, but Marcel is not as harsh on him. Is there anything in that there? Don't as off with Sancho now as well.
I think we've had a full view, and we've all spoken about Sancho's ability and him trying to progress on before. So we've touched on that before. If you look at our previous full views, we've spoken about Sancho. I'm not overly critical on him because I don't think he has a paramount effect on the team. I think the goalkeeper is quintessential to how Ten Hag wants to play. The 6 is quintessential to how Ten Hag wants to play. In my opinion, you can disagree with me, guys. So that's like in terms of priority, I was saying from summer, it's got to be the goalkeeper number 1 in priority, and everyone was against that. So it's opinions. The game's of opinions, but I appreciate that.
James says the fact Marshall FC even exists is embarrassing. Yeah, any player FC. And Ganzo says Martial hasn't played a full 45 without injury. And
that's a crazy thing to
yeah. And Keegan says Marcel living in a fantasy land trying to find someone better than David De Gea. Most top tier keepers are already at top clubs. Who do we replace him with? And again, he's kind of took that one. These are super chats from a little while ago. Red Baron says, how can you not give De Gea patience though? Marcel, you give patience to other players, including Bruno, who has been rubbish with his passing.
Bruno is the #1 skipper of our club. He's not in the same bracket in terms of importance. De Gea is below him in terms of importance at the club. So that's why I'm giving our best player and our #1 player at the club some patience at the moment.
And it doesn't matter because he's not going to go anywhere anyway, is he? So patience or not, he's going to be there to the end of the season. So maybe he does get better.
Exactly.
Mina, you was wincing there a little bit. You don't agree with that?
No, sorry. Did he say Bruno's more important than David? Take David De Gea out of our goal right now and take Bruno out of his role right now. Where do you think we feel the impact most?
We feel the impact in goal. I'm waiting for Dubravka to get his opportunity. He looked good in the warm-up yesterday. He looked brilliant. He looked fantastic in the warm-up yesterday.
I'm going to go on mute.
He looked fantastic. I'm waiting for, yes, Owen. I'm waiting for, yes, Mina as well. Yes, everybody. I'm waiting for Dubravka to get his opportunity to play for this club.
Marcel.
You were doing well and literally watching Dubravka.
Mina, sorry, Owen, because Mina's just casually looking, and I'm not. Again, I need to let her understand. If we lose Bruno right now, that pressing and that tenacity, Mina, is so much more. It's so much more important. Why do you think he starts every game? Why do you think he's been able to get to skipper of the club? He's the place he's the man that you're comparing him to.
I'm not gonna lie, Bruno's mad important, but you're getting crazy, bro.
Yeah. Martin Dubravka, you're doing a scout of Martin Dubravka's warm.
I love what you call. You're taking the piss. You're taking the piss, Marcel. This agenda.
Marcel, you need to up your
KG, you were just talking about. You was just talking about. David De Gea getting. KG, you was just talking about. David De Gea getting player of the season last season. In my opinion, at Manchester United Football Club, if our goalkeeper is getting player of the season, that's a huge red flag. That's a huge alarm.
Ain't that a red flag on the rest of the team? That's not David De Gea's fault, is it? That means the team's shit.
But regardless, it's a red flag that our goalkeepers get.
Your porridge is done, bro. Your porridge is done, man. It's burned. It's finished.
You know what? Let's go to
what are you talking about, bro?
Let's just time out. Yeah, we need to.
Marcel, honestly, how are you telling me Bruno? How are you backing this Bruno guy, bro? Bruno plays like he's got a hand grenade with the pin holder.
Whoa.
Bro, I don't know what you're saying. No, I'm not. No, there's no whoa. You lot all see it. The guy runs around like a headless chicken again. He's lost it again. He stays disciplined for a few games and then he goes off on a tangent. Against City, he did that. He was pressing like crazy for no reason. He should have been sitting in a bit deeper, protecting everything. And he doesn't do it.
Yeah, I was going to say, what is going on in the show? Because it just feels like there's a strange take, and then it gets responded to by an even stranger take.
There's a war today.
It's not a stranger take. It's not a stranger take. Ask the community if I'm chatting. Ask them. I'm not.
Yeah.
Owen,
I strongly disagree with you as well. I don't appreciate that. This is not a strange take. David De Gea
and Marcel, no, the fact is, Marcel, after one Premier League start from Casemiro, you were scared for his ceiling. The same man who has won numerous Champions League, you were scared about his ceiling. You think he might have reached his ceiling in the Premier League. Well, he's the same person who carved open Everton after making a mistake. And yeah, Bruno got the ball of Idrissa Gueye and gave it to Biscuit Boy Martial. But still, nonetheless, you can't put disrespect on Casemiro like that. You can't, man. While still respect on Bruno, he's diabolical.
No, it's not disrespect at all. I'm just worried about the potential outcome of his tenure at the club. That's all I'm saying. Firstly, and another thing is, Real Madrid Casemiro is not the same as Man United Casemiro. Please make that differentiation. He's obviously got Modric and Kroos, Toni Kroos there, Faz. So please don't compare a Real Madrid Casemiro to a Man United one. And that's clear to see, guys. He's making too many mistakes currently at the club. Yes, he's had a few minute spells. And again, hold on a second, Faz. And again, I have said he needs more game time. I respect that. And I will give him the time and I will judge him on a bigger sample size.
Yeah, you're right on that. Yeah, I agree. He does need more game time and Bruno needs less game time. Bruno needs less game time.
Casemiro currently is completely different from a Man United one.
Lex, can I ask a question?
I mean, honest. I mean, you can ask whatever you want. I didn't realize like Dubravka FC was a thing. That's why I'm still in shock. I'm still in shock about that.
It's for crackheads. What I want to say here quickly is, can you guys give Marcel a rating out of 10 for his performance today? Halftime. It's halftime. We're like 30 minutes in. Give Marcel, because he has to see what the community thinks. Give Marcel a rating out of 10. That's all I want from you guys. If you can, he'll get to understand, bro, am I moving mad? And he can read the comments.
KG as well. We haven't even brought up Harry Kane. What do you think about Harry Kane, Marcel?
So give him a -40. No,
sorry, Owen. Sorry, but do you mean Harry no sugar cane? No sugar cane. Harry no sugar cane. Let me just point out, because when Marcel seems to ignore me for some reason when I tweet him when Harry no sugar cane performs. I don't know why brother Marcel ignores me. Brother Marcel, why do you ignore me?
No, but okay, hold on. I see 10-10 performance here, guys. Let's just put that. Shout out, Chris. There's a 10. Look, 10.
No, that's 10 out of 100, Marcel. Don't get carried away.
10 out of 100. 10 out of 100. Oh, you lot are taking the piss.
We need to move on the conversation.
Hold on. There's so many super chats that I still need to get through. Hold on. Oh, wait there, because I want to make sure I've got the word. I don't want to disrespect.
They wanted to sub in Black Malasia.
Oh, no.
KG,
right.
You need to get your anyways on the buttons, man. You need to get that anyway.
Get the Movado special in there. Myron says, I honestly thought Casemiro had a good. Oh, yeah, I said that. Carry more. Marcel's route. Oh, I read that one. Kristen. We read that one. James. Martial. Red Baron. We read that one. James says David De Gea disrespect is unreal. We don't deserve him. And Blue Abadi, it's going to be something Lindelof. Yeah, I can see Lindelof's name there. Don't know if you've talked about it, but Lindelof, Martinez, solid, and 200 games as a Red United legend. Saying that Lindelof is a United legend.
Legend's strong, but cool.
Very, very strong. Sophia's Football Talk. Big up Sophia's Football Talk. She says thoughts on Rashford. Played very good yesterday. Lots of confidence. His goal should have been allowed. We'll come to Faz on that one because he was always, get this guy at my football club. Last year, you were saying that. No time for him. Go later, see you later. Want to go PSG? Bye-bye. You were strong on that. Now you got to give him respect, is what we're saying. That's what the theme has been today. Ganso says it's embarrassing how attached we are to these mediocre players. We need to be more ruthless. Last 10 years, last year, City, Brentford, and Brighton all happened. These players played in those games. Looking backwards, it's from Ganso. James says, Marcel, are you trolling all of us? This is insane. Waiting for United to win a trophy, says Marcel's hairline's pulling on his brain today because he's got new braids. That's why he can't think clearly. Anyway, what are your thoughts on it, Mina? True superstar. Hi, Marcel. United are winning the league. It's predicted on David De Gea playing all or most of our games. He is the most important variable for us, so he's agreeing with Marcel. WJ Barrett says a digestive break-in in a hot drink. That's Martial. James says Bruno can't make a 2-yard pass. Absolute facts. Eliza says, why are you laughing at Marcel? His takes are out there, but he's right. Bruno is more important. Casemiro take is also right. Ray S says we need to go get Victor Osimhen. And Emmanuel says, Faz is 100% right. Bruno is overrated because of the Oli season and should be replaced down the line. Marcel is Bruno and trendy FC. And Myron says, let's be honest, Bruno has regressed from his first year. And Tabislo says, minus 273,015. Absolute zero. If you know, you know. And Chalaboy comment says, Owen looked like Dr. Strange with a beard. Fire emoji.
This ain't no beard, mate.
Someone was. Can we talk about Rashford quickly? Can we talk about Rashford?
Let me in a step pace. I haven't really heard her voice today. We've been in with so many wars, bro. Go on, man.
No, man, I'm happy for Rashford. I'm not going to talk about Martial, but sometimes they remind me of like two peas in a pod. I was very disappointed for Rashford last season when he came back from his injury and he struggled. Obviously, he explained himself. We knew it was because of the surgery that he had. Ten Hag has continually spoken about how important he is for Ten Hag's structure up front, and we know it. He's looking good on the left-hand side. I don't see how Sancho is going to... If Rashford continues the way he is right now, it's going to be funny to see how Sancho really gets a lot of playing time. It'll be interesting.
Faz, Rashford.
Yeah, I've been very, very on this guy's case because like I said it all through last year, the level of expectation I had from him, he just broke my heart numerous times. And this season, he's looking a totally different player. He's looking more energized. He looks like he wants to be on that pitch. At times last season, he didn't even look like he wanted to be on that pitch. And it's not just me; the whole community had similar kind of take on Rashford. And when PSG, there was a bit of talk, in the summer between his brother and PSG or whatever the rumors. I was very happy. If you ask, I was very, very happy that he can get moved on. But the way he's playing, I have to side and say he deserves to be in the starting 11. And I hope he progresses. And football is all about that. It's all about players proving us wrong when they're inconsistent and coming back stronger and showing to the fan base that they deserve to stay in this club. They deserve to be wearing that shirt and they deserve to be starting. And I'm happy with Rashford. I just hope it's very sad that goal was disallowed. He would have taken a lot from that. He worked hard. I love his aggressiveness going forward. I love his aggressiveness coming back. He helped out Shaw as well yesterday, so I loved that from him. Parts of that we don't see from Sancho when he's on the left, but I still stand on this comment where Rashford is not and can never be our number 9. He's much, much better playing in on the left, tucking in a bit, and he's much more effective that way. So yeah, that's my kind of take on Rashford.
I saw a comment. It said, I'm not trying to start problems, but Kristen said, all thanks to Eric Ramsey.
Now, Eric Ramsey can go. I swear to God, Eric Ramsey can go. Now,
see some of them set-piece routines yesterday, Faz. They looked quite deliberate.
No, Eric Ramsey don't do nothing. What does he do? What does he do other than
did you see our corners? Our corners yesterday. We were trying something different from the corners.
He ain't trying nothing. No, nobody can tell me. Nobody can tell me because the funny thing is, football is about education. Statman Cam didn't educate me on nothing. I actually went back.
It's Cam's fault. It's Cam's fault again. Someone else's fault. Oh.
No. It's not someone else's fault. This is a fact. It's a fact. I have to go and research what Eric Ramsey actually does. Eric Ramsey made his bread and butter on press resistant and stuff like that in his previous job.
Throw me in, Flex. Keep going,
but nonetheless, Eric Ramsey ain't doing nothing. He ain't doing nothing because he can't improve Harry Maguire. He clearly can't do nothing with some of the other players on the pitch. So,
okay. KG knows what he's doing now. He succeeded. Troy says, you guys are funny. Not sure we are watching the same team. The manager has enough players to choose from. We have the manager, the players, and the fans. Troy Superstar saying it's going to happen. James says, Owen, send Marcel to his room, please.
Go to your room, mate, if you want.
Marcel's going to be like, unfortunately, Owen, I'm already in it. Ed Woodward says, Leacher tried to break the lines to release Rashi 4 times yesterday. His passing, man, it's so refreshing seeing Martinez on the ball.
Incredible.
He does it so many times. Like his first thought is always, how can I feed this ball into midfield? It's never, let me just clip it down the line and get him turned. It's never just clear it and panic. It's always, I need to try and get myself into a position where I can control the ball properly, get myself half a yard and make a quick decision and punch it into midfield. And it is brilliant. It is refreshing. I think he knocked one ball out for a throw when he tried to pass it to Luke Shaw. Other than that, he was flawless. He was really good and has been since he's been playing for us. KG, yeah, you was going to say something.
I wanted to say, kind of want to talk about the Ten Hag effect because let's
get some positivity. Can we do that?
Yeah.
Can we all agree? Wait, before you do that, can we all agree that Ten Hag's doing the best he can do? There's this fairly positive. Are we all agreeing on that, or is there like, see, you lot wanted this, and where's Ralph, and now you got this other guy in?
No one's thinking about Ralph.
Okay, I'm just checking because this show's been crazy.
Anything can happen. No, but on a serious note, Ten Hag, what he's done, he's changing everything. The fact of the matter that the players didn't come back straight away. Warm weather training. They're out in Cyprus. He thinks, you know what, for recovery and stuff, and just to keep these guys, he's trying to create a team ethos. We haven't been much of a team today on Monday, but I don't mind. It's Monday Night Smoke. This is preparing me for my boxing show, innit? So it's fine. But I'm saying
in the mud, you're all disgraces, you're all cheats.
All right, chill. What he's building is incredible, and the fact of the matter is, he spoke yesterday about Everton not being able to get out. They were stuck. We forced them back. We forced them to look like the way they looked yesterday. Yes, we've been talking about fragility, teams not being strong enough. Many a times with Man United, you just think, you lot just piss me off because we've been there. Now you're starting to see a difference in the team. You're starting to see a difference in fight. You got Lindelof getting involved, pushing the goalkeeper, just like Martinez and Moran does. What De Gea Flex? What's De Gea saying to that again?
What?
When he gets pushed by Lindy. What's he saying?
He's just like,
hey,
keep calm, please. Not so much. Just calm. You don't want to, but stop pushing me in the net, bro.
Oh.
Like, Martin has done the real thing on him. Like, you know, when the Gea just weren't ready, he just pushed him in the net. He just wasn't ready for that level of aggression.
I'm no good at impressions, but the De Gea impression of not so much. Not so much.
Just, yeah, because that's why he took, because he's just quite timid. He looks down when he speaks. It's okay.
Not so much.
You're good.
Not so much.
How do you prefer the aggression from Leach eyes? Not so much, but it's okay. That's what you do. But yeah, go on.
We're looking. My main thing is we're looking good. We've got a good manager. You guys, we're gonna start to see players really go a step up. We spoke about Rashford. Everyone thought Rashford done, finished, this, that, and the other. He's never been coached. We keep saying that about so many players. Rashford has been making good decisions. You never would have thought before he was like a great decision maker, running to blind alleys. You know, he's holding on, looking after the ball. We're not just whipping balls into the box as well. If it's not there, we start again. We recycle. And these are the things that we're starting to see. We're moving in the right way. Antony and his signings, again, last piece I'll say, his signings are working. Who's been a fraud? Who's been a dud out of his signing?
Well, here's one, KG. After the game, Ten Hag said that the first half was the best half of the season for Manchester United yesterday. Would you agree with that?
Yes, I agree with that. On just the fact of the matter is he's getting something from both wings. You're getting Antony helping out, really, like, and even Ronaldo dropping deep to actually try and win the ball back and help start off attacks again. There was, as a team collective game, we looked good yesterday, 100%. And Bruno,
I agree with that. Yeah, because I think, look, we went in 1-0 against Liverpool, didn't we? And we went in 1-0 against Arsenal as well. So you could say, like, you know, in them moments, and we went on to win those games against big teams. But I think those were big for different reasons, because we played on a counter, we had a different game plan. I think to go a game down and stick to the script like we did yesterday, the way we were playing. Yes, Everton were poor. They were really poor. Idrissa Gueye was giving the ball away like no one's business. Onana's quite good. He was giving the ball away. Exactly. But because of the way that we played, but I hadn't even seen Frank Lampard's presser, and I said what I think he would have said, and I watched it after when I got home. He said exactly what I was thinking, which was that they didn't go for us. They kind of sat back. They allowed, you know, our quality players to shine. You know what I mean? Bruno was linking up in the pockets with some players. You know, Martinez passing through the line, Eriksen doing what he always does. Antony was getting joy. You know, Rashford was choosing his moments and stuff like that. And Martial looked good up until he came off, and then Ronaldo took the mantelpiece from there and carried it on. So they all just did well. Troy Superstar Super Chat says, Ten Hag has had a major fundamental on the club, players and ethos. He gets a huge credit. 9 out of 10. Only concern is the in-game management. That's 6 out of 10 for now. I'm thinking you want to see a little bit more there in reaction and stuff like that, maybe earlier subs. But the guys from We Talk Arts did always say, you know, be prepared. Ten Hag doesn't necessarily make early subs. But then again, he ain't been afraid to do it. You know, half time, he's made quite a few changes this season and just ripped people off. He don't care. So a little bit of both there. Ron Jacob says, you all got to give credit to Erik Ten Hag. The moment he saw Martial struggling, he pulled him out. Ollie would have just asked him to play until 60 minutes to make a change. Erik Ten Hag can maybe fix Martial. Maybe. Hallelujah. And Myron says, top 3 and a trophy for Ten Hag is success, no less. That'll be a phenomenal season if we could do that. Chalaboy Comic says, Erik Ten Hag has cojones. Clear. We go for the top 4, hey? Doing it.
Hey, it is clear, eh?
Happy to have him as our manager. And United Arena says, the best sign of Erik Ten Hag's management is we lost our first 2 games, got beaten 4-0 against Brentford, lost 6-3 to Man City, and yet the boys are focused and working. Yeah, exactly. David Lee said, super chat. The super chat was the shirts are on their way soon, Faz. I think it was. Let me go back to that. I think you know what it is there, Faz. There you go. There it is, Faz. Sorry, David Lee. Faz, shirts will be with you tomorrow afternoon. There you go. So that's the little update. Yeah, for the Ten Hag situation, I think we're learning a lot about him week by week, man. And I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying learning about him in different situations. I'm really enjoying how he's basically letting all the players in by earning a spot and taking players out because they've lost their spot by themselves. It's not unfair. You know, Malacia lost his spot by himself because he had 2 shocking games in a row. Luke Shaw lost his spot by himself because he had 2 shocking games at the beginning of the season. The same in midfield. You know, he looked to bring in Casemiro after a shocking game for McTominay and everyone else, but especially there. And now Casemiro got his chance and he took it yesterday. Same thing with Ronaldo / Martial / Rashford. They're all, you know, now Sancho's his time to sit because you've been underwhelming, bro. You got hooked off, not been good. Earn it back. Now Rashi's gone, right, I've got to run here because they're all looking, and that's what I do want to talk about. They're all looking at the right-hand side. We've been asking what the answer to the right-hand side is for a while, and someone put it in the super chat, can we talk about Antony? You know, they're looking to him and saying, not only is he producing the goods at the moment and growing into the game, he's also Ten Hag's guy. Ten Hag's left him there to say, just play every game. He's played every game since he's come.
3 and 3. 3 and 3.
Yeah, and
every
now
Premier
3 and 3 in the league.
Game. First
and all the
United player to
Europa
do
League
that.
games.
And the thing is as well, you could argue he scored 3 and 3 in the Premier League. Would you say he's played like amazingly well either?
No.
I don't think he's got anywhere near to playing his best level. I think he's shown glimpses and flashes. I really like that Ten Hag said after the game yesterday that he was frustrated that he wasn't trying to take on players more. He said, I had a conversation with him saying, you've got to take players on more. You've got to try to go past them because that's what we've been saying, isn't it? You know, you get one-on-one.
We get one-on-one
with the
past
fullbacks
people.
more.
And he also saying it.
And he also said, you can. I can't, you can. And then he also said, and I spoke to him more because I wanted to see him do more defensively because we did see that against City. Whilst Dalot didn't play well at all yesterday, against City, there were situations where he was so outnumbered on the right-hand side. He didn't give much support defensively. So you need more of that from Antony. So I think the biggest positive with him, with Antony, is that 3 and 3, and I don't even think we've scratched the surface with him. I think there's still a lot more he can do.
Yeah. Agreed. And before everyone carries on, I'm just going to read these out. Troy Superstar says, Ten Hag has been a force multiplier by unlocking Martial, Rashford, even Shaw. Genius manager. And he likes us talks about we must win every game. Our thesis. I need that one. Is that like what's that? What does that mean? That's a new word for me.
Your theory.
Your notion, your
yeah,
idea.
Thesis. Yeah,
I like that. Never be afraid when you see a word. Just say, guys, what is this? What's this? Now it's in there. I'm never going to forget. Of United, our thesis of United winning the league is predicated. Predicted?
Predicated.
That's another one for me. Predicated.
Yeah. Based upon. That's what I mean.
That's another one, guys. Help me out on that one. Predicated. I thought it was a typo for predicted. That's good.
The dyslexia is kicking in.
Yeah, 100%. Not even dyslexia, just straight the vocab. That just not in my vocab, bro. It's just not even there. Love that. Learned 2 new words today. The guy is a dictionary, says Matt. 100%. Big up, Troy Superstar. I'm out here learning new words straight up. Martial. Can I just, because I think we do need to talk about it, right?
Someone said that Erik ten Hag was trying to unlock Martial. Well, the key broke inside, didn't it?
So what? Okay, so Faz, with your strong take, right? And this is no banter, Faz. Yeah, I'm being serious. Yeah, this is. I'm stripping it down. I'm asking you seriously. Obviously, it's mad frustrating what's happening. We all saw what we were doing before the game. Oh my God, he's going to be injured again. Comes off after 30 minutes after playing quite well. Can he come back though, and then go on a nice little run and still do what we know he can do under this manager? Or like, no, forget it. Are you still keeping that? Because if he comes back and goes on a nice run, starts bagging goals and starts producing the goods, would that be just a case of, okay, you was wrong, or you just don't care what it is? Like you just finished.
Nah, I'm done with him. I don't think he's made to be an athlete. I really don't. I don't remember the last time I seen an athlete that gets injured in warm-up Flex, how many football games have you been to see
How
live?
often? How often?
This is what's crazy with this. But you supported Eric
No.
Bailly. But you supported Eric Bailly, whose fitness record is
I did,
was
Owen.
just
And
as
guess
questionable.
what? Eric Bailly don't get injured in warm up. Eric Bailly gets injured whilst doing things on the pitch. Whether that's stupid or not, that's fact. Nobody touches Martial and he gets
I don't want to be
injured.
pedantic,
Martial
but
could
the
be
warm-up is
walking
on
out,
the pitch.
could be coming out of his bedroom and he'd get injured. No, man, miss me with it. No, don't give me the Eric Bailly stuff. Eric Bailly gets injured whilst trying to do his job.
Plenty of players have got injured in warm-ups, by the way. That is not a first for
Pathetic
football.
excuse.
That's how Rashford even got his
Excuse
debut.
of
Yeah.
saying he can get
I think it might be
injured. He's hit.
Martial.
Come
I think
on.
it's actually Martial, ironically. Ironic.
Faz
And
is right.
it's constant with him. He gave Rashford his breakthrough debut. He gave Ronaldo his 700th goal. So well done to him for that. But other than that, there's no positives in this guy at all.
So you're saying,
rely-
so you're
and
saying,
you know
he's
what?
not, so are you saying that it's blind faith to Eric Ten Hag? Are you like, what does Ten Hag see in him then?
No,
'Cause
but
basically
this is what I was gonna say. Forget us and the community. Imagine Ten Hag to now sit with Van der Gaag and go through this headache again and again. It's the same headache he has to go with
What
this
if he's back next game?
regarding this guy. Who do we play up front now? What do we do against Newcastle and Omonia and Chelsea and Spurs?
Ronaldo. He scored.
Yeah, but regardless, Ronaldo scored yesterday. As much as we celebrate and Sui and all of that, Ronaldo scored a goal. But other than that, he's not really shown nothing else this season.
I thought he was your
against
go.
us.
You said he was your go. You said he was your go.
He's my goal. I'm just saying, stop interrupting me and let me speak.
Earlier on, not even
Stop interrupting, Owen, and let me speak, Owen.
Go ahead.
Let me speak, Owen.
If you must.
Regardless of what it is, Ronaldo ain't been playing that good this season. I can't just say, oh, he's my GOAT, so it's okay for him not to be playing good this season. He still needs to be performing. We need a reliable centre forward. Nonetheless, you can't deny that. You can't deny he had 7 chances against Omonia, and he did the hardest thing he could do is hit the post when he was supposed to put it in the back of the net. You can't deny these things.
But
going forward against Newcastle as well, who gave City a very hard game, who were robbed against Liverpool, it's going to be a headache for us. It's going to be a headache, whether you like it or not.
So wait, All Elite said the PS5 is overheating.
It is going to overheat when people don't let me finish. Let me finish.
That guy's incredible. Wait. Let me wait. Let's talk to the point that Faz is making. Yeah. Why there's some confusion is because earlier you did say he's my
complete opposite.
You did say something different to that.
Yeah, I did. Of course, KG. People don't even have 700 appearances in their career, KG, and this man has scored 700 club goals. He's gonna be my GOAT forever. Regardless, we have to put respect on this guy as an athlete. He's a freak of nature. He's an amazing footballer in his time, and nonetheless, he's 37 years old and he's gonna be declining. He scored a beautiful goal yesterday. Gave us that winner, but how probability-wise, what can you say? Can we rely on him to carry us through this season? Because Biscuit Boy Martial can't. No matter how much Martial FC sit and preach and whatever, try 419 us, he can't. And I swear to God, I'm off the train for good. Nobody can tell me I flip-flop because I do. I know I do because Man United players flip-flop. They can't stay consistent. But at the end of the day, you can't sit here and tell me Ronaldo's the guy to carry us through this season. I'm yet to see it.
No one said that.
Mina, you came in with strong opinions about Ronaldo, like myself and Marcel. So what are you saying to Faz saying, can we trust in Ronaldo to lead us until Martial's fit again?
Did we trust him last year? Did he score goals last year? He did. Obviously, this season, he doesn't look like himself last season. He missed pre-season, starting for probably the first time in his super career, starting on the bench. I think we have to accept the fact that we're going to be playing with Ronaldo. It's either you get behind it or you jump on the bandwagon down in January, February when he's on 10, 12 goals in the season. Like we have to accept that. And can I just say, he missed a bunch of chances against Omonia on Thursday. He could have had a hat trick, could have had 4 goals. But I even said on the match view, his presence alone gave that opportunity for one. I think it was the Rashford goal to score because he dragged out 3 defenders with him. What other player in our team is doing that? It's happened it's Marcel's shaking his head. Marcel's shaking his head. Damn right, I'm telling the truth. I'm spitting facts. Ronaldo dragged out 3 defenders that opened up a gap for, I think it was Rashford's goal, to take a strike at goal and score, bury that in bottom hand corner. His presence alone, listen, defenders are going to follow him. Every run Ronaldo makes, two players are following him, minimum. And what contribution does that bring? He might not be scoring, but that's an assist without an assist on the score sheet, if you get what I mean. It's one of those things that you don't see on the score sheet, but if you watch the game, you see it. We have to accept the fact that Ronaldo is going to be playing up front. You need to get behind him. Just like we can sit here and criticize him all we want. And I say the same about Rashford, even Martial with his injuries.
I was about to say that, because don't we have to do that with Martial then?
Yeah, but that's the thing.
Ten Hag just wants him to be his guy, but he just keeps breaking down.
He keeps breaking down, and I wish Martial could be fit. But and you know what? I feel bad for him as well, because with the interview that he did, that Faz was so critical of, he's literally explaining in that interview why he is the way that he is right now. He's literally explaining that in the interview, but it's just going overhead.
Ten Hag is running into the ground now. Clearly, Ten Hag is running into the ground. Wait till he makes the interview about Ten Hag. A player can't stay fit is the worst headache for a manager, whether you like it or not. He can't rely on him, and I guarantee you, Ten Hag's patience is running thin with him. I guarantee you.
So is he going to ship him on loan like he did with Eric Bailly?
He doesn't need a loan. He needs to leave the club. He needs to leave. Any player who doesn't stay fit needs to leave the club. And bringing Eric Bailly into this conversation is pathetic, because Eric Bailly is not here. He's not here. He's in another club.
It's literally the same. It's the same
in my club and my headache.
You're crying about Martial being injured. Eric Bailly was getting injured on the pitch consistently. It's the same argument. It's the same argument. Belief.
Quickly on Ronaldo, though, guys. Listen, quickly on Ronaldo. Listen. You see the goal that he scores? You see the goal that he scores, Mina? That's a feature of Ten Hag's game. Those underlapping runs, any striker could do that. Martial was doing that during preseason. Donny van de Beek was making up underlapping runs.
Are you telling me Van de Beek? You're telling me Van de Beek in preseason was taking out 3 defenders with him?
He was
free defenders. No. Answer my question.
Australia?
Answer my question. 3 defenders are following Van de Beek. I wouldn't even tell 1 defender to follow him. I would tell one defender to follow Van de Beek.
No, I disagree.
And you're saying that he's taking out 3. I'm saying Ronaldo took out 3 defenders with him.
I don't think it was 3. I also don't think it was 3.
Brother Marcel, with all due respect,
hold on a second. You see that run?
Brother Marcel,
that he made, Mina?
With all due respect, brother Marcel,
every single player under Ten Hag
with
must
all
make.
due respect,
every single one.
A Halifax player who makes £800 a week spun Van de Beek, spun him. A Halifax player spun Van de Beek.
I'm making. You're missing the point, Faz.
Please.
You're missing the point. The point is that Van de Beek I've seen make that run. The point is Bruno Fernandes I've seen make that run. The point is Tony Marshall I've seen make that run. It had nothing to do with Ronaldo's presence. It's a simple fact. Very simple fact, Mina.
Answer my question. Answer my question. Is 3 defenders following?
Not 3. We don't have to be pedantic about 1, 2, or 3. The role of the run is to remove players out of the way. I don't care if it was 10 players or 4 or 1. The fact of that run is to remove the player to create the space.
Wait, Marcel.
Hold on. And I have another point to make.
Excuse me, mate. Can you answer the question?
Ronaldo last season had a goal.
Wait, hold on, mate. Sorry, before you move on, can you answer the question, Chelsea? She said, "Are 3 players following Donny van der Beek?"
It doesn't matter, KG. It doesn't matter whether it's 3 or 4.
Can I get an answer from you, please?
The point of the run, that run is to create space.
Van de Casper is missing.
Hello, mate. It's a simple yes or no, Marcel. Yes or no? Is 3 players following Donny van der Beek?
In pre-season, I think it might be 1 or 2. But it doesn't matter. The point is to remove players from the space. How do you not guys know that about the game?
No, Marcel,
it's deliberately been made to remove players. It doesn't matter whether it's 3 or 2. Ronaldo makes the run, but another player in the exact same position that Ronaldo is, the instruction is to make that run.
Marcel, I agree with you. He's going to make that run. The centre-back that's marking him is going to follow him. 2 centre-backs.
And it was only 1. It wasn't even 3 players, I don't think.
It was the right back and 2 centre-backs. I'm gonna tweet a screenshot of that exact clip. Because it was
Marcel, hold your L.
That's my point.
Hold your L.
My point is, and we've seen it in multiple games that Ronaldo drags out players that opens up space.
I disagree. The
Marcel, we all been there, man. Hold it, Marcel. It's all right. Everything's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay.
I've seen Donny van der Beek do that. I've seen Bruno Fernandes do that. I've seen Sancho do that this season, guys. It's a deliberate thing. Thank you, Els. I'm telling you, you guys just don't see it. That's all it is. There's nothing to do with his presence. And then again, for the spell of games that he had like a 7 or 6 barren run last season, guys. 7 or 6 barren run. So and collectively as a team, the season before, we were scoring more goals. So this whole thing about relying on Ronaldo, giving him time, I'm not going to say he's done, but we must move forward. We want young, hungry footballers in the club. It's that simple. Ronaldo's not. It's not that he's not that guy for us, guys. He's not 26 anymore. Please get over it. Just please, I'm begging you.
I don't
Please
mind
get
that
over it.
I'm with you on that, but just
Okay. I'm just gonna read out these super chats because a lot.
You guys are being pedantic, whether it's 2 players, 4 players. Fair enough. You want to be
she
pedantic?
asked you a
Fair
straight
enough.
question. She asked you a straight question. You didn't answer it. That's what was my problem with that.
Roddy,
It didn't require a straight answer though, because it's more technical. The game's more technical.
Marcel Truss over there in the bottom.
The game's more technical.
Marcel Truss.
All right, Roddy. Roddy says, evening guys, love the show. Member for 4 months of the UV Members Club as well. Myron says Bayer is doing well in the Champions League now. Says Myron. WJ Barrett says you all wanted him gone because of temperament and injury record last season. The guy is injury prone, man. We have to be real. Biscuit has to go. Sean Thomas says if Martial has half the career Saha had, we'll be fine. He doesn't have to be the main guy. We'll just use him when he's available. He's quality. Matty says the show needs to be renamed to Bring the Smoke. Ronald Jacob says people saying Ronaldo old, but I prefer a guy who is 37 yet fit instead of an old cassette player which keeps on breaking down. Oh, Jesus. That's rude. Marcel, the disrespect you have for Ronaldo, pass me what you're smoking there. Pogba's witchcraft affected Marcel, says waiting for United to win a trophy. Ronald Jacob says Martial with dreads is fighting his corner. Kyle says wait, so Martial is saying CR7 did what Eric Ten Hag wanted and that it's a problem? Question mark. Eliza says, let Marcel talk. He's spitting, agreeing with Marcel. And Nathan says, nah, Marcel once again spitting facts. Certain people blinded by a CR7. Underlapping runs is a system trait. We really saying it's CR7's presence. So not agreeing with Mina there. It's from Nathan. And Myron says, Marcel, how are you so optimistic with the team, but so pessimistic on certain players?
Ten Hag's the guy. That's why. Ten Hag.
Can I say, this has been probably one of the best
absolutely
full views for me. I think it's good. I think this is what being a football fan's about, innit? Everyone's got opposing views, and you just say what you think. If you don't like it, well, that's it, innit? But that's what I think. And there's been a small minority of crackheads that agree with Marcel today.
Really? That's what you did? That's what you did? All right.
Brother Marcel.
The other way.
Brother Marcel.
I want to be this way.
Waiting for United to win a trophy says, don't listen to Super Chat supporting Marcel. There is burner accounts as well. Listen, wicked show. Oh, that is what it's about. It's about everyone having their view in it. Do you know what I'm saying? Big up the full view, man. We've got loads of content coming at you guys. Coming up. Do you know what? Because the games are coming thick and fast, so we're going to be at all of the games. I'm sure these guys are going to be at different games, watch-alongs, everything. And just stay tuned in, guys. Smash the like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and remember you can join the UV Members Club. Can we get a man of the match as well in the comments? Man or woman of the match, player of the match. We need to know who it is because
buy tickets to my show as well, people.
Oh, when is this? When is this?
27th of November. It's going to be wicked. And then for the other people that will still want to talk Man United, 9 after Monday Night Smoke, I'll be doing 5 things deep. Cool.
Yeah, because you've got a lot of smoke to talk about in boxing.
It's gonna be mad. Conor
just quickly on the Player of the Match award, we've got a vote for Marcel, we've got a Mina, we've got Faz.
Wins, I'm so angry.
Marcel, Mina, Mina of the match, Mina, Marcel, man of the show.
How?
Getting a lot for Marcel here.
Hey, Marcel.
Mina, I don't know though. It could be a light.
Marcel
Mina,
got a serious fan base.
Marcel,
yeah. Someone just voted to say it wasn't Faz. Mina, easy win. Marcel, man of the match. Not Marcel. Mina,
you gotta give
Mina.
it.
I think it's Mina.
It's between both of them. It's looking kind of. It's
It might have to be a joint man of the match.
Have to share it, bro.
I don't mind sharing it with you, Mina.
We share it with you.
KG got one light little vote there.
You're an idiot, bro.
And then when KG KG, when they get in their man of the match award, I'll come in there like Kanye West and say, well, actually, KG had the best game so far.
Love it.
Yeah. It's too late to start a poll, but I'm not going to lie. I'm seeing slightly more Mina. Anyway, they can share it. Anyway, guys, we'll be back again with more great football talk for you as per usual. See you lot tomorrow morning. We are out of here. Big up. Peace.